Welcome everybody to the Pet Safety Crusaders first vlog of 2019. Basically, I'm calling this taking a page out of the Pet Safety Bible, which will be available on Amazon very, very soon, just in the matter of the next few days. So I will normally be giving you the page numbers of what we're discussing, but today we're going to be talking about some of the pet care tips, hopefully things you can do to enhance your pet's life, as well as prevent accidents from happening so that hopefully you won't need pet first aid in the new year. But as we know, it's always better to be prepared than to be caught unaware and not know how to help our best friend. Now, just before showtime, so to speak here, Ike was all nicely on his bed, but of course now, last minute, as it's time to go on, he's moved off of it. So he's a big part of today's episode about New Year's resolutions for pet parents. And whether you want to call them resolutions or promises, some people call them pledges, or maybe they're your goals for the new year, I just want to think of them as commitments. And a lot of people think that they have to have that list ready to go January 1st. And if they don't begin to doing them on the 1st and then do it again on the 2nd and the 3rd, and every day of the year it's a bust. And that's why very often people, even on their own resolutions, kind of burn out by January 27th, 28th, certainly by the end of the month. So just think of it as a journey, like everything we do in life. Be in the moment with your furry best friend, but think of some things you can do to enhance his or her life as well as your own, but things that are doable. Maybe you'll just pick one for January and you'll pick another one to add on for February. You keep the January one going and then add one in February, add one in March, or add one each quarter at the change of seasons. But just do something that can really enhance your lifestyle together. New year, it's always a new chance to get off on the right paw and make improvements for your best friend as for yourself. But also remember, every day is a new opportunity too. So if you mess up or forget, there's always another chance tomorrow. Now, maybe it'll be something like brushing your pet's teeth. You can go back and see other videos and blogs I've written, and I'll point out pages in the Pet Safety Bible as we get through. February is actually Pet Dental Health Month, but it's so important to keep those pearly whites clean, not simply so that they look bright and shiny, but because if you keep their mouth healthy, it's less likely that bacteria is going to roam into other parts of their body. So maybe that's something you'll start doing in the new year. Hey, Cheryl, nice to see you. I hope you had a fabulous holiday. Maybe it's trimming nails. And I did a video in November, I believe it was, on Dr. Busby's newfangled way of trimming dog nails. And it's really beneficial. So go back and look at that. It's so important for our best friend's health. Not only do we not want them to break a nail and suddenly have a bloody nail, but it really can affect their posture and the way they walk and stand, so it can cause back issues as well as slipping and sliding if our pet's nails aren't properly trimmed. Maybe it'll be something along the lines of buying a little bit better quality food for them, the best that your budget will allow. But what I really strongly encourage you to do is read those pet food labels. Know what's going into that food and make sure there's a good quality protein in the top position. So again, look back at the petsafetycrusader.com/blog and you'll see a lot of information I've already provided you free of charge on a lot of these topics. Maybe it'll be just to go on a walk, a daily walk. Commit to a daily walk with your best buddy. It exercises his muscles, it keeps his weight down, keeps his joints limber, and it also helps with mental health. By doing that exercise daily with him and getting the blood and oxygen to the brain, it can keep the cognitive function going longer. So maybe that's what you'll commit to, or maybe that'll be one of the things you add throughout the year. No, sweetheart, you're not leaving because you're a big part of this in a moment. But one of the things I absolutely do recommend is you to schedule that annual veterinary visit. If you have a senior like my buddy here, maybe you're going to want to get two of those visits in during the year. But there's nothing, even if you're doing your head to tail checkups, there's nothing like those professional eyes, hands, ears, stethoscope, blood test, and urinalysis that can find a problem early. And once you take your pet to the vet, maybe you will discover that there is something that you can do that can make him feel a little bit more comfortable. Oh, Haiku's thanking Scott for that handsome comment. He loves that. So do your research. Don't just, go online, find one thing and believe everything you need, but look at a lot of different reputable websites. Talk to your vet, talk to other pet parents, talk to your professional pet sitter. They're a little bit of an expert in everything pet, because that's part of their job, to know, if not to know everything, but to know somebody who they can direct you to, because that's why they get all that training. That's why it's so important you do hire a professional rather than just the kid down the street. Find somebody that's trained and is in the know and networks with other pet professionals. But wherever you get your information from, get it from a combination of sources. Find out what your veterinarian feels is, the best prognosis for whatever ails your best buddy. Get even a second opinion. One of the things that ails Haiku in his going on 14th year of life is arthritis. He's had both of his ACLs surgically altered, so to speak. He, tore the tendons and they were recreated. And now he's getting a little discomfort in his back from time to time. There are a lot of things out there, and I've been trying a lot of natural things. But one of the things I wanted to introduce to you today is called the Dog Med Laser. And it's this cool little low-level laser therapy here. And it's got these brushes in it. So as I brush through his fur, it separates the fur and more of the photons actually reach the skin. It's cool to the touch. It won't hurt. And you can set it for different programs. So let me turn it on here. And you see the green light went on. And then I set it for a program. And now there you guys can see the red light on him. And we're just going to do a 2-minute or so treatment here on his lower back. It's kind of just like a brushing session. He's just being groomed. Like I said, these bristles, what they're actually doing is separating the fur so that more of the photons are actually reaching his skin. What it does is it increases circulation. It stimulates tissue repair. And if he had had an open wound, it actually accelerates the wound closure. But by doing this increased stimulation, what it does is it helps his mobility. And I notice with 2 sessions a day, he's feeling good. He's feeling a bit more pain-free. Now the Dog Med Laser, and you can go see, they have a Facebook page that I've noted here on this blog. This is actually designed for home use. So when you have a pet that's uncomfortable, you don't have to load him in the car. Haiku, let's just hang out for a few more minutes here. You don't have to load him in the car. We'll go down the knee a little bit. And see, it doesn't hurt him. He actually settles back down and is enjoying it. You can do the treatment at home, and it's just a whole lot less wear and tear on his joints and on you going places. So there are no contraindications with it. I'll let him go about. He knows I hid cookies over on the other side of the room. That's exactly where he went, because I wanted to keep him here. But again, about the Dog Med Laser, it's designed for home use. It reduces inflammation, which then, in turn, minimizes some of the pain he's having. There are no contraindicative research that shows that there are any negative or adverse side effects. And, it's just a very simple little tool to use. You plug it in and charge it, and you do 2 treatments a day. And I see after the treatments that he is feeling a little bit perkier. So it might be something you want to check into in the new year if you have a pet with a wound or with some sort of arthritic problems. But whatever you choose for your commitments, your pledges, your goals, your resolutions, again, remember I said keep it simple, make it something doable that can be a change you can really affect and stick to for your pet. Maybe just become that person that your dog already thinks you are. Practice unconditional love like your pet gives you. Take time, or I should say make time to play, because that's important for all of us. And, dig deep, find out whatever your passion truly is. And then when you find it, keep at it, because that's what makes life worth living alongside our best friends. I also posted, it's on my blog, but I do have, I know you can't see it here too well, but resolutions to help your pet, you fill in the blank there with the name, live a longer, happier, healthier lifetime with me. And it includes all of our furry friends, whether you have pocket pets or birds or fish, cats, dogs, or maybe something even larger. But if any of you would like this promise, this pledge for yourself, go ahead and send me an email at petsafetycrusader@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to send a PDF over to you. But whatever you do, make it a great year together with your furry best friends, and just try to, commit to something new that'll enhance your life together. The walks are wonderful. Haiku and I so enjoy those each morning. It's time for us to be together, for me to get out of my head, and to just really listen to the birds, watch the squirrels, watch his intentness on the various sights and smells himself. So I thank all of you for tuning in last year, and here's a start to a new year. I guess I should have had some champagne toasting us all, but thank you all for wanting to make a difference in the life of an animal, and I'll see you here every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Happy New Year to one and all.